EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers.
Here we go, here we go. 66, roll it, high. Not a wolf. You're not going to get me? Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Found his target, it's Anderson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Check three.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Just like that. Check, 45.
On 2nd and 15 now. Bridgewater, he'll rifle. That's caught inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bridgewater now. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him. I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I have a feeling about, let's go ahead and get it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do, but the buck stops with the head coach on that one. He has to green light that attempt.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Kill. 61, matchbox lights.
2nd and 4. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. to throw on third down. Herbert looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Got it.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
X3, 218, chop it. Let go.
From the gun, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Get it.
Throwing again, Herbert. And his pass, incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Hey. Look at me. Zipper. Ready? March 43. March.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Motion. Hey, check motion.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 64 yards. Taking the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now they try the right side here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First down, Bridgewater. He's going to fire one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check 24. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. 45, hey, 45's the mic. Here we go, here we go.
Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tight go, tight go, tight go. Watch twist, look. Right. Twist.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Check, crunch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And to give this time to the tailback. Spins by, and some room to roam now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 17-14. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to maneuver. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Set. 18 Gator. Hey, Echo. Hey. Shoot.
To throw on second down. Herbert, he goes full extension, and he's got it.
60 outlaw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's going to be very close to a first down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Room here to run, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. To throw, Bridgewater. And Thomas has it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's second and 8. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now a handoff looking right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Thomas has got it, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Throwing on first down. Herbert, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
To throw again. Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. On first down, Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to not.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point good by Prater. And that will shave one more off this lead. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Okay, ready. Like 51. I'm not ready. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Check 13. Check 13.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Check. Lucky.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Bridgewater. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Tighten up. Check 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Prater for the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Check. 45. Here we go, G.
Looking to throw on second down. Bridgewater, and Anderson's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
45 is the mic.
Bridgewater. And this one caught by Cameron Brain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Check, 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 check.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
On 1st and 10, Herbert finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. Looking to throw. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go. 15
On 3rd down, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Slam, slam, slam.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they